dark night of Halloween, you are alone in a cabin in the woods, under the full crimson moon. The only thing keeping you sane is the faint flickering light of a candle. The clock hits midnight, and you take a look around you. The light reveals a message on the wall in front of you, smeared in flesh blood. I've been waiting for you. Suddenly, the wall begins to whisper your name.
Joey.
Marios.
Joey.
Marios.
Joey.
Welcome to Evolving But Backwards Halloween Edition. My name is Joey.
My name is Marius about something.
And this is the most special episode, scary, spooky episode you've
Which
ever seen.
I don't think anybody can understand what episode it is.
We don't.
Maybe it's Christmas. Who knows?
Ooh, plot twist.
Plot twist. It's a Halloween episode.
You can
Welcome.
Welcome. You can see our lovely Marius is in a skeleton costume with his
With a super cool mask.
the coolest mask, to be honest.
Which-
Low-key jealous.
I mean, look at this.
It's the most popo.
Super high tech. So I put in the back.
Maybe you should. Maybe. And I am a vampire.
Hello, Mr. Sad.
Hello. Now, very nice to meet you.
and a bro fist. Boom. For the people from Spotify not having this spectacle
Honestly,
of a setup, go on YouTube just to check it out.
it's completely for free.
It's epic.
It's for
Anyway, welcome to another episode.
Hell yeah.
Season 2,
Season 2.
episode 3.
We
The
think-
Halloween special released in Halloween night, midnight. Ooh. Thunders, a wolf shouting. What's going on?
Vampires, werewolves everywhere. No one is safe. I'm in my cool vampire costume.
The coolest.
The coolest. Look at me. I'm so red. The blood is just from a murder I participated in very recently.
So pick me.
I know, right? Today's topic, pure violence, pure treachery, and spookiness.
The most spookiness.
Maybe I will talk like this all night.
Please don't. Like,
That's scary. Maybe if not for
I
the right
think
reasons.
the correct word is cringe.
And creepy.
Sure.
Super
Look, if
creepy.
it helps you sleep at night, I'm not gonna say no.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna play with this doll skeleton all night. That's on my microphone. I hope it doesn't affect the sound.
Well,
We're
it doesn't
gonna
look
see.
like it. Okay.
So for the people watching, listening on Spotify, you're just gonna enjoy this audio event. For the people on YouTube, you can enjoy this thoughtful setup with spider webs, spiders, bats, rat skeletons, pumpkins, glow-in-the-dark skeletons. Oof.
Jinx.
Ella.
With the hands, yes.
Yeah, but you need to touch red. You have a lot of red. I don't. Fuck.
The candle.
Your cape, bro.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Oh, the glasses. Okay.
Anyway, so today's episode is released after I'm back from Japan, I guess.
But wait, you went to Japan already. How was it?
It was amazing.
Did it
Guys, you
change
have
your
no
life?
idea. It changed my life.
You told me, I don't know if you went, that there's a universal.
We're going to talk about this,
Alright,
all of my
alright.
experience about Japan.
Yes.
Okay, we are recording this before I go to Japan.
Full disclosure.
But I know what to expect, let's say. We just want to be prepared for this day and
Yes.
give content to the people.
I have a question for you, Marios.
Hit me.
For the special Hallowed Eve, what is your favorite Halloween movie? Like that.
My favorite Halloween.
If there's a Halloween movie that you always watch on Halloween, what would it be?
No, but I like during Halloween, obviously I want to watch Halloween movies or scary movies, like the Halloween with Mike Myers. But what I also told Stina last year is that I want to play scary games because video games are more like interactive and you actually take part of it, not just watching a movie. And something that you can do on a longer period because Halloween, okay, the night of Halloween, the 31st of October is the night of Halloween, but the whole October is like spooky season. So it's not just watching movies on the last day. It's like the whole period. And with a game, you can play more.
Okay, what's your
Anyway.
favorite Halloween game? Not necessarily Halloween game. I'm guessing scary game.
Alan Wake.
Alan Wake?
You don't know it? It's from Remedy.
I don't know it, no.
Play it. So the concept is that you are a writer, Alan Wake, and you wake up in one of your novels.
Mm-hmm.
So you're getting stranded in a lakeside resort,
Yeah.
and your like girlfriend is like stolen from like a dark entity,
Okay.
and you're trying to gather pieces of your book to reveal the story, and the villagers have turned into like monsters, like they have a shade over them, and how you kill them pretty much. You have a flashlight. You need to hit them with light to spread the shadow away, and then you can shoot them. And it's like a super weird, dark, and very heavy in lore game. So if you haven't played, play it.
Spooky.
The most
I'm
spooky.
so scared.
What are we gonna talk about today, Mr. Sad?
We're gonna talk a little bit about Halloween, what we like about it, some popular culture things, but what I'm waiting for, the creme de la creme, the juicy. I always talk about the juice. The juice.
Oh, I love holding this. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's very satisfying. We're holding a skeleton hand.
Each.
We're gonna talk about what I'm waiting for anyway. We're gonna talk about a real life Halloween murder case.
Yes. So
This
today,
I can't wait.
on the Halloween special, being spooky as it is, we're gonna talk about like what we like about Halloween. Even though Halloween is not a big thing in Greece, what we like to do in Halloween,
be.
it should be. I mean, it kinda does, but not in the same extent like in the US. And as a kid, I always want to go trick or treating. It was like my absolute dream. Now I'm too old to do it.
But you didn't. Now they have it. I'm guessing, right? In Greece.
No.
No, really.
No. they
Ella,
don't.
in Lebanon we
And-
trick or treated.
And as a kid, I always wanted to like dress up and go out. Never happened. Maybe I'll do it as an adult. Anyway, and after this, yes, we do have like a true crime Halloween case. Ooh, thunders, wolves.
Do you have just quickly? Do you have Saint Barbara in Greece?
We have Agia Varvara that you're going to buy fake shoes.
Okay, so I don't think it's not the same.
You're
Okay.
gonna, and they tell you the classic one. Ella, man, they're not fake. They're stolen. So you trust more on the legitimacy of the shoes when they say Abibas.
In Lebanon, we have Barbara, Eid al-Barbara, which, sorry for those who were scared. I said that. It coincides, from what I understand, it's like a saint for Halloween or something like this. So on that day, you would go trick-or-treating and you would wear your costumes and that kind of thing. And we have like a special sweet that we do and that kind of thing. So I've always celebrated,
Special
let's say, Halloween.
sweet like dessert.
I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's a sweet. It's dough that you fry it, and then you put a lot of syrup on it, and it's super sugary. But there's
Okay.
it's part of the culture.
I think why Halloween never became big in Greece is because we have the carnival period in Greece, which comes from like ancient Greece and pagan gods doing carnivals and festivities instead of Halloween. Because Halloween or the Night of the Dead or Dia de los Muertos,
Días de
I
los
think
Muertos.
it comes from like Latin America, like Mexico, if I'm not mistaken.
Mexico, Días de los Muertos.
Mexico.
Yes.
Okay.
It's what? How?
Your pronunciation, more malaka.
Ευχαριστώ.
It's like the people that say Barcelona.
But
If you're-
it's Barcelona.
If you're not Spanish, just say Barcelona.
It's like saying espresso. It's a fucking travesty.
Exactly.
You should
it's
never.
the same thing. Like if you're not from the countries, so it makes sense to say it in the proper way. It sounds so pretentious to say it like this.
But when an American does it, sorry Americans, I love America. But when an American does it, it's kind of pretentious. But if it's like
you
somebody,
go and you meet your friends. Hola, I just came back from Mexico.
I came
like,
back
okay.
from Barcelona.
Anyway, what I was saying, yes, that in Greece we have the carnival, which goes from the pagan ancient Greek god of parties, Dionysus, which is the name of my father, who was kind of like half goat, half man. So I don't remember how.
A centaur.
No.
That's a horse.
Yes, you are talking about the centaur.
Yes.
No, I don't remember how they're called in English, to be honest. So pretty much he was like the god of party and orgies and whatnot.
Yeah, that's
so
a
they
vibe.
would do parties during this season in ancient Greece to honor the god. So they were just doing orgies and getting dressed, wearing like goat masks and shit like that. And this is
Very
something-
satanic.
Yes, and this is like culturally how even to this day we have.
Orgies and goat masks.
Yes.
Okay,
For
thank
example,
you.
Patra, if you are in Greece, if you are Greek, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not Greek, during carnivals period, go to the carnival in Patra.
I've heard of that.
As
yeah.
we say, one carnival, a lot of STDs. Like it's a thing. People get wasted, fuck each other on the streets. It's a vibe. They literally close the city for a week so that people can just party anywhere they want. Like
and
no
they do
cars.
it for their god, obviously, right? For the god.
No. Right now, it's just
STD party.
a thing to do, but like how it originates from Greece was like from ancient
All right,
Greece.
that's interesting. I like the history of things. Okay,
You're
very
welcome.
nice. Very nice. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Joy.
Yes.
What is your favorite Halloween movie to watch?
Ooh. All of them. I love horror movies. Not all horror movies are Halloween themed, but I love the movie Halloween. I love Scream. But can I tell you,
Yes.
I have a very cringy, super camp movie that I enjoy. It's called Hocus Pocus. I don't know if you know
I think
it.
I know which one you mean, but I haven't watched it.
It's super old. It's with the lady from Sex and the City. And it's 3 witches, sister witches.
Yes, yes.
It's like complete vibe. It's not scary, so if you aren't a fan, I should stop using the skeleton hand.
But I cannot stop.
But I cannot stop. If you're not into scary movies or gore or anything like this is the perfect movie. The nice thing about it, it really puts you in a Halloween mood because, you know, sometimes you don't go and like these events pass and you don't kind of feel them. It really does that.
Okay, but for like Halloween or Friday the 13th or these big franchises, it just got too much. Like I think 3 movies were enough. Now we're like on Halloween 17. I
Okay,
think it was, like,
this is
too
just because
much.
they're making movie.
Yes.
But the last Jamie Lee Curtis did the last Halloween movie, which was a
Yes.
couple of years ago. I didn't watch it, but they said it's really good.
I did. It was okay.
Oh, okay.
It was literally the same thing. Like in every movie, what happens is that Jason comes out of the hospital, kills a few people. They try to kill him. They did it in the end, but guess what, motherfucker? He survived.
But
like,
sometimes
it's
it's
the
the
same
journey because you know the Resident Evil movies. It's the
Yes.
same shit. Zombies and
It's
they kill them.
It's a never-ending circle.
Never-ending circle jerk.
Fun
but
fact about the mask of Mike Myers in Halloween.
yeah,
Do you know what mask this is?
no,
The first original movie was like super low budget when they made it.
yeah.
So the mask that he's wearing, the very famous one, it's from like the producer, whoever was doing the
Don't tell me it's like
costumes.
the
It's
bones of
like-
his dog.
No, it's like a €2 Halloween mask that is the old protagonist of Star Trek. That they just painted it white.
Get out of town.
I need my phone. I'll show you. I
Show
will
me.
put it on the screen somewhere.
Here. Wait.
Okay.
Use the thing.
Okay, I'm gonna put in the screen
Here.
here. For the people on Spotify, that was us trying to add something on the screen for people on YouTube to see what we talk about.
Yes. So it's a €2 mask that a whole franchise that made
Yes.
hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay.
And because it was like, it is like super creepy, but they did it because we're like super low budget. So this is the original mask
yes.
from this actor, which was the original from Star Trek, and they just painted it white and opened the eye hole a bit more.
It's super creepy though. It is super creepy.
But it's a very fun fact.
yes.
Because it looks like you see this mask, you're like, okay, that's Halloween, but it's actually the face of a different actor, which I guess is William Shatner.
William Shatner. He's very
Yes.
famous. He's a cool guy as well. William Shatner.
Shout out to my boy William.
We're giving shout out to celebrities. I love it. Okay,
mean-
because they need the advertisement.
Bro, we are above this. What can we do?
Absolutely. We're not into famous people. We
Okay,
are.
and also very nice game to play, which is like super Halloween vibe, but it's not like scary.
Mhm.
It's Luigi's Mansion on the Nintendo Switch.
I don't know it.
You're Luigi, who is like a very scared character by default.
Italian character.
Yes, and they invite you
Luigi.
to like a resort to have free vacation, all of you, like Princess Peach,
Uh-huh.
Mario, Luigi, Toad, and then apparently this mansion is actually like one of their enemies trying to capture them. So everybody's captured apart from Luigi. Now you have Luigi like super scared, trying to help out the rest.
Does he
You
eat
have like
pasta?
ghosts.
Does he eat pasta?
No, but you get
Oh.
like something like a vacuum cleaner, kind of like Ghostbusters, and you're like
Okay.
sucking monsters and whatnot. So sucking monsters. That sounded a bit weird.
But he meant every word.
Like vacuum monsters is what I meant, not like sucking.
Sure.
Okay, Nintendo, don't sue me.
They are famous for suing, by the way.
I know.
Yeah.
It's for comedic purposes.
Mark Zuckerberg. Is Texas Chainsaw Massacre considered a Halloween movie?
No,
No.
because it's like in Texas during the day, usually not even Halloween, but it's a movie that you would watch in Halloween.
Isn't the whole continent
think
a
that-
fucking kind of Halloween situation anyway?
The thing
Sorry,
is,
sorry, I didn't mean it.
the thing is that every slasher horror movie can be a Halloween movie as long as you
Kinda
watch
that.
it in,
Kinda. I think
it's like watching Die Hard during Christmas. It's not a Christmas movie.
it is a Christmas movie, but it's kind of a tradition kind of thing.
It's an action movie that is set during Christmas. So yes, you can say that this is a Christmas movie. Like
But I think, yeah, it kind of helps you get in the mood because Halloween is all about the gore, the spookiness, the scariness. A lot of people believe that on Halloween, I don't know, the werewolves awaken and the gargoyles are alert
Which
and
is a
there's
fact.
vampires. This is a fucking fact. Do you believe in that kind of stuff?
No.
About vampires and life?
It would be super nice.
How nice.
I would love to be a vampire. Fuck the sun. If I can live forever and be, I don't know, rich and whatnot. But no, it's not true.
I don't believe in it either, but I hope it's true. I
The thing-
always keep like the possibility open.
As we said on the episode from season 1 with the monsters and whatnot, like what is vampire? Or how was created? Because at some village in Central Europe years ago, somebody was sick, looking pale, spitting blood. They were like, it's a vampire.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Instead of saying that, okay, probably they have like tuberculosis or something.
Yeah.
It's just how they would perceive things. He looks scary, he must be a monster. And then somehow it went to become lore and become the vampire.
Or a woman has an opinion. She's a witch. Let's drown her.
Yes, the woman does this. They like bend her to the stake.
It's the sorcery.
Anyway, what do you like to do for Halloween in Greece? That Halloween is not a big thing, and we don't have trick or treating.
In general, it's a good excuse to go partying.
Yes.
So I usually go to Jumbo, pick the cringiest costume imaginable. By the way, shout out to Jumbo because really they are providing. Like, where else in Athens can you buy?
No, at Jumbo you can buy anything.
Really, like Jumbo, you go, when it's Halloween time, 3 weeks before, they got you covered. They got the costumes, the decoration. You go there, you spend 20 euros, and you got a legit costume that makes you look dank as fuck.
But the problem with the Jumbo is that they took the business plan, I think, from IKEA. So you have to go through a maze to reach the cashier. So even if you go to buy like this fucking thing, you will end up buying everything. So then you're gonna spend 50 euros.
But
For
it's
the Greeks,
intentional.
yes, of course. But it's not good for your pocket.
Of course not.
Because you're gonna see this. How much is this? 2 euros. Yes, I can do this.
But it's kind of a joke. I don't know, like if you ever tell somebody, I just went to Jumbo, like right away they ask me how much did you spend.
Yes,
it's kind of a
because
joke.
you never plan it, but everything is like so cheap.
Yeah, you're like, I'm just gonna go buy something. I'm gonna get
I'm gonna
out
buy
of there.
2 things, 10 euros.
10 euros.
But then you see this. It's 90 cents. This is 90 cents.
80 fucking euros. Like
Yes.
every single time I go in there, 80 euros.
For the Greeks, they understand. For the non-Greeks,
Exactly.
it's what we're explaining. For people that are in Greece that are not Greek, you already, if you haven't been to Jumbo, go. It's an experience.
And yeah, it's basically an IKEA, but just for small things, basically.
But
for
they have everything.
Everything.
They have everything. I
you
think
can buy like a microphone, LED lights.
I don't know if like
stuff for your kitchen
Tesco or Walmart will be the equivalent of like a Jumbo.
or Walmart's maybe. I don't know.
Anyway,
Anyway, τέλος πάντων.
τέλος πάντων, for moi,
Oui, señor.
for Halloween, like, okay, in Greece, the only thing is that, okay, they will have parties. So they will do a Halloween party. You're going to go out in the streets, being dressed. Greeks will, like, older Greeks will look at you like, what the fuck is this? Like, where are you going? Because it's not carnival season yet. So it looks very weird for people that they don't know that's Halloween now. So it's mostly for younger people. You're just going to go out, party, get wasted with other people being dressed. And then
But
go
it's
home.
fun. Like, it's
fun,
nice.
it's
People
fun.
are having fun. They're all in costume. Like, it's a nice environment. I
Fun
like
fact,
it. Hit me
for
with a
me,
fun fact. Yes.
like I also wanted to carve pumpkins. It looks so cool to me that they do that in Kansas. They have Halloween. And last year it was the first time that I carved a pumpkin for the first time. We had a competition with my girlfriend. Hello, my girlfriend. Thank you for making me carve a pumpkin.
Okay.
And it was so nice. Like I was obsessed with it. Like I was taking photos with my pumpkin, putting like candles inside.
Because you've always wanted to do it.
Yes, you're like
Okay.
some like super small thing, but it's like so cute.
But isn't life about the small things?
Yes, it is.
I need to like. Really
Yes. Also, we
like
need to
the-
stop
the-
this because we're gonna make the
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if you
I
hear.
removed the hand.
If you hear a tick tick noise, it's just us high-fiving with fake skeleton arms.
Yes,
with
yes.
each
So
other.
just for those who can't see, I put the hand away because it's too addictive. Anyway, moving on. Favorite song? Favorite Halloween song?
Country roads,
Take me
take me
home.
home.
That's a country song.
I mean, that's what came to my mind. I don't have a favorite Halloween song.
I have two. Of course you know it. I'm sure you know it. I always feel like somebody's watching me, and a little privacy. That's a Halloween song.
Is it?
Of course it is.
Like
It's
they
like
made
legit-
it for Halloween.
I think it's a legit Halloween song.
Can you continue singing?
Huh?
Can you continue singing?
That's all I know. I always feel like. Wait.
Na 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 na.
I don't know if it was made with the intention of Halloween. I'm googling it right now, and it. Oh my god! It came out in 1984. You're that's crazy. By the way, for the longest time, I thought it was Michael Jackson who sang the song, but no. Okay, I don't know if it's officially considered a Halloween song,
But it's a Halloween for you.
No. I think in popular culture, it's a Halloween
It's kind
song.
of like The Weeknd. I can feel my face when I'm with you.
But
it's
I
about,
love it.
But it's cocaine.
That yes.
Yes, okay. Subliminal messages.
Fun fact as well, you know that song, there she goes again, wasting through my brain. It's a very famous song. It's about also, I think, heroin. There she racing through my veins, blah, blah, blah. And
Second favorite?
Second favorite Halloween song, Thriller, no. Dun, 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 dun. The Michael Jackson song Thriller.
Dun, 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 dun.
For me, synonymous, exactly, and the moonwalk. Those songs synonymous with Halloween.
Okay.
I always play them, to be honest. They put me in the mood.
Okay, understandable.
Thank
but
you,
I
sir.
never related like song with Halloween. Like movies, sure. Games, yes, but never songs.
For me, I'm a musical person, so everything is a song to me.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay, what else I'm gonna talk about is that, okay, technically, when you see this video, I'm back from Japan, but realistically, like, at the time of recording, I haven't been to Japan yet.
Wait, you have? You came
Let's say
back
that
yesterday.
I haven't, yes. Actually, look, if we release this on the 31st, I come back on the 25th. So I've been here for a week now.
No, but it's the 31st of October. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes,
Are you
I've been-
delusional? Are you the Lulu?
Anyway,
That's not the Lulu.
What I'm looking forward to is that I'm a huge Potter fan. I even have like the Deathly Hallows tattooed. Like, as a kid, I'm obsessed with Harry Potter. So in Japan, we're gonna go to Osaka, and they have Universal Studios Japan. I will put it somewhere in the middle. Now, in Universal Studios, they have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and they have Hogwarts, they have Hogsmeade, like fully made and everything. I will go wearing a Gryffindor cape, no regrets, running around in Japan dressed like Gryffindor. I will buy one from Ollivander's, and because it's Halloween, they will have Hogsmeade and Hogwarts like decorated with pumpkins and spiders and shit like
that's
that.
pretty cool.
It's amazing. And also every night they do a parade with all of the thematics that they have, and it's gonna be Halloween related.
Are you gonna have a wand with you there?
I'm gonna buy one from Ollivander's.
But it has to like light up at the tip,
Look,
right?
I have a light up one already, but because it's not like legit, it's from AliExpress. I'm just gonna buy whatever they have there. If I find one that's light up, I'm gonna buy light up.
You should. And
Because
if
I
it
can
has
use it.
LED light, even better.
The things that the original, like the legit merch that I have seen with the light, they're very big. Because it's not just a button, you like flick it and it turns on.
Even better.
Yes, but it's like very heavy, big. It doesn't look as cool as just having a normal one. So I think if they have a good looking one with a light, I'm gonna get the one with the light.
I like that we're equating having a wand with
Bro,
cool.
I'm not gonna.
It's not as cool.
Okay, tell that to 10-year-old Mario.
Sorry.
Malaka, I'd say, I was telling Stina, like, childhood dream. Like, if you would tell 12-year-old Mario that you're gonna go to Japan, you're gonna be in literal fucking Hogsmeade, wearing a Gryffindor cape with a wand,
He would have died.
he would have just his
Heart attack.
pants.
Heart attack.
Heart attack, Malaka. Like, I think about it right now, which I haven't been there yet, but yes.
Yes.
And I'm dying. She's gonna take so many photos of me. I'm going around with my wand, wearing capes and hoodies, drinking butter beer in Hogsmeade in 3 broomsticks. Malaka.
Number one, super happy for you. Bravo. Dreams do come
It's
true.
gonna be during Halloween.
And you're gonna have the best time, but you've already been there, so you already had the best time of your
Yeah, it
life.
was amazing. Best
Yes,
Halloween ever.
It was amazing. He couldn't stop talking about it for a week.
I'm gonna mix Harry Potter and Halloween. Like, I cannot. I was playing Hogwarts Legacy.
So excited.
Yeah, I was playing Hogwarts Legacy that goes through the seasons while you're in school. My favorite was Halloween because it had pumpkins everywhere, spider webs, and I'm thinking that I will live this like in real life, or I have already been there.
2 questions for you.
Yes,
What's butterbeer?
it's the.
I know it's a drink in Harry Potter, but
Yes.
what is it?
I have no idea.
But you're gonna drink it,
Yes,
and you will know.
I will figure
But
it out.
You already
I think
drank it already,
I think it's
so you
more
know.
like a sweet soda kind of thing.
When you were there and you drank it,
I
what did it
think-
taste like?
I think it's not like with alcohol. It's more like a fizzy pop with butter.
I mean, I hope not, because they're serving it in Hogwarts for minors.
And
so-
you know how they serve it. They have like a huge truck with it's kind of like a huge barrel, and there are people in the barrel, and you go and they just open it up and they give you butter beer.
Amazing.
And they have stores around. You can go to Ollivander's to buy your wand, or I don't know.
Oh, like in the movie.
Yeah. They have zonkos that you can buy, like trick shit. I don't know, like fire starters. I don't know. Party poppers. They have the candy shop.
Party poppers. That sounds like a drug.
Yes, party poppers in Hogsmeade. Best party poppers.
Third question. What's your favorite Harry Potter movie? It is a Halloween theme, let's say.
Harry Potter movies for me, I usually watch them before Christmas. It's more Christmas than, but it's like autumn. Favorite one, I'll go with third, and then the fifth.
What do you
Prisoner
mean?
of
Azkaban?
Azkaban, and second favorite would be the fifth movie, The Order of the Phoenix.
Order of the Phoenix. Okay, Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite because it's dark and it's Halloween, and I really like it. All right, cool. Do you want to jump into the story now? Do you want to?
If you don't have anything to share, we can start.
Do I want to share something that I am Halloween inside and out, even not on Halloween?
You're the embodiment of Halloween.
I'm dark, and by the way, this is not fake blood.
Who did you kill?
I'm not gonna say this live on television.
Not live, not television, but yes.
No. I've never killed anybody. Don't come at me.
Did we tell them to subscribe?
Subscribe. No, you do the subscribe.
Subscribe. I think we said it, but write in the comments below if you like the setup.
And write in the comment below what's your favorite thing about Halloween. Let us know. We want to know.
Okay. So let's start. On the Halloween special, the murder case, which is going to be the second episode talking about murder. We did the one with Peter Madsen, if I pronounce the name correctly, the submarine case.
The Danish guy.
Yes. In this one, we have the man who killed Halloween, or the Candyman, as they call it by his murder name.
Candyman.
The Candyman. Be careful.
He's coming for you.
He's waiting in the corner to give you candy. I would take the candy, to be honest. If someone gives me candy, I'm gonna eat it.
Malaka, like if a stranger gives me candy on the street, I'll take it and I'll jump into the white van. It's worth it.
I mean, yes.
This is for the free candy.
Okay, so the man of the hour is Ronald Clark O'Brien.
Ronald Clark O'Brien.
Ronald.
Okay, I'll stop doing it, maybe. No promise.
I kinda like it. I don't know if the audio is loud enough.
It's gonna work.
Okay, so our boy O'Brien Clark. He was born in Texas, USA.
Say it more spooky, please. Scare me.
Texas, United States of America.
Damn, boy, you with American accent.
In the south of the US. Probably had a southern accent. He was like, my name is Ronald Clark O'Brien.
Damn, like...
Jump into my truck and let's go trick-or-treating. Okay, so he was born October 1944. So he was born during the Halloween season, I'm going to say. Fun fact. Don't know if it was the 31st of October, but he was during October.
Maybe it was a sign, a foreshadowing of the
Maybe
future.
It was. Like, who is not to tell us that he thought about what he's going to do, which I'm not going to reveal yet.
Not yet.
What do you think will happen, Joy?
Ooh, murder. Death.
Why did you spill it more, Malaka? You could have said maybe he went and bumped his ankle.
He bumped his ankle.
Okay, so our boy, on this night, 49 years ago exactly,
on the spot,
to the day, to the time, which was the 31st of October 1974, our boy was 30 years old, super young, just finished high school. He was like vibing his house.
Living his best life.
Living his best life. How did you say it in the previous episode? In his lane.
In his lane, hydrated.
Moisturized. Ready. Just vibing. And he was like, you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to kill someone.
Just like this. The thought passed in his mind.
No, but I think it kind of makes sense to say it.
Okay.
Not exactly. I will explain. Like the motive was actually monetary.
It was about why do people kill for money?
Let's
O'Brien, my
stay
homeboy.
Until the end to figure out what happened.
All right.
Oof.
You have me on the edge of my
The
seat
retention.
right now. I want to know.
Okay, so our boy Ronald, έλα ρε Μάρια, I will say this name wrong a million times, took his two children for trick-or-treating around the neighborhood, which I will say was a rainy night, which makes sense.
Was there thunder
Halloween.
as well?
I'm sure there was thunder.
Was there mist?
It was thunder.
Was there mist as well?
Mist?
Like
Probably.
Spooky.
The most. Okay, so he went around the neighborhood with his two kids, and plus his neighbor and his children.
Okay.
So it was a group of, let's say, 4 kids and 2 adults, which makes sense. Like, you want to supervise your kids when you just let them out in the neighborhood of strangers. And it's kind of the fact that a lot of fucking things happen during Halloween. Like, I don't know if I would easily let my kid go around at the middle of the night to strangers' houses.
Absolutely. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I think also, I agree, like, weird stuff in general happens on Halloween.
You don't know who is a creep and waiting for this.
It's not just a feeling, you know. I think because there's this perception that people are waiting for something weird to happen, that they actually actualize it. That weird things end up happening just because people are kind of waiting for something weird. But it is like, it is the perfect time to kind of do something
Exactly,
sus,
because
you know?
a lot of people on the streets.
A lot of people are hiding their faces.
Exactly,
It's
Malaka,
like normal.
you are disguised. Even if they see you, what are they gonna say? A guy wearing a ghost costume,
or
okay.
a mask, or a
And-
glowing mask
And
with
let's
the
say
green
that
LED lights.
they made their own. Okay, this is something unique. Let's say you can try to trace where did they buy them. If it's someone that makes their own costume, let's say you take a bed sheet and you just open 2 holes for the eyes, and now you're a ghost. They cannot even trace you from the
But
costume.
even if you're wearing something like this, they probably sold like 100,000 of them on Halloween. So there's no way they can. It's very hard to track them, and even for cameras and that kind of thing.
So let's say you are a malevolent motherfucker,
A nefarious motherfucker.
and just a simple no motherfucker. How does it go? The song?
Which one?
I'm
a
just an everyday normal no motherfucker. It's a song, Ramalaga.
I don't know it, unfortunately.
Every day,
I'm shuffling.
fuck.
Okay.
I want to find it. Anyway, so if you are a motherfucker, in the end of the day, excuse my friends, s'il vous plaît,
Oh mon Dieu.
you are just waiting for the night that a lot of kids are out, even adults or teenagers or whatever. People are usually getting drunk. People go to party and whatnot. You're fucking disguised. Even if the police is out, man, I get so many people outside.
True.
And they will start apprehending people because they're drunk. So they're already busy.
And also, like, there are some places in the world where they would send their children on their own to go trick-or-treating, you know? So
Yes.
that's kind of like also
so
a high-risk situation.
It makes sense to like supervise. Usually, from what I understand, because I haven't done it, is that the kids will run around, but the parents will be in a safe distance to observe, but not mess with them having fun.
Yeah.
And then you can also take the other fact that it's a thing that during trick-or-treating, people will put fucking razor blades in candies and try to poison kids, and you know that?
Yeah, I knew that. It's super fucked up.
Like, someone will just give candy that has fucking razor blades inside to kill a kid.
Seriously, psychopaths, you're ruining all the good things we have in life. Just fuck off.
Super fucked up. Anyway, so our boy Roland,
It's Ronald. It's Ronald.
our boy Ronald was one of those motherfuckers, actually.
Why, Marios? Was he spooky?
So what happens that while they were going trick-or-treating, and I will stop again just to say that in Greece we actually do like for Christmas. I don't know if you do it in Lebanon.
What?
That kids go out 3 days during the Christmas period, every Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, and they go to like sing the jingles in different random houses to get money.
Ah, okay. No,
But
we don't do
it's
that.
during the day.
Okay.
But yes, they will go knock on your door and start like saying the Christmas songs.
Caroling. They do
Yes.
it in the US. I
Yes,
see it in all
for
the
money.
movies.
This is also weird because they will literally go into someone's house. Let's say they're living in an apartment, so they will come inside. Which again, how can you find them?
Yeah.
But at least it's during the day, and people expect this.
But they go alone without any adults?
It depends on the case.
Okay.
Like for me, I was in a village, no, I didn't have any adults. In Athens, maybe they would.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they went trick-or-treating, and because, as I said, it was raining, it's not that they went to a lot of houses. It's not that they have spent 6 hours knocking on doors. They went to a few around the neighborhood.
So, just to set the scene again, it's our boy Ronald with his 2 kids, a boy and a girl,
I'm not sure. I think, yes, it was a boy and a girl.
and his neighbor, or his neighbor's children as
No,
well.
his neighbor and his children.
Okay, so they went trick-or-treating on the spooky October 31st night, right?
Yes, in 1974,
It was
49 years ago.
49 years ago on the dot, and it was raining like crazy. It was torrential rain. It was
Yes, so
it was like, we want to trick or treat, we want to have fun, but it's raining and there's mist everywhere. Was it a full moon?
I'm sure it was.
It was a full moon. This is scientific facts.
Vampires were lurking in the corner.
Let's not go crazy now.
But I'm sure there was a kid dressed as a vampire in a corner.
Yes, so technically yes. So okay, so they went to a
A
house
few
of
houses
two.
around
Alright.
the neighborhood, and in one of the houses, then when they knocked on the door and nobody replied,
Nobody opens the door.
nothing,
Not a single soul.
no one.
Oh my god.
So what they do, they just continue to go to the next house,
Okay.
as anyone would do.
Was it an omen that nobody opened the first door?
Was it normal?
An omen, like a sign.
Actually, no,
Ah, okay.
because I think this is what geared everything into action. To be
Okay.
honest, because our boy, I'm not gonna say Ronald.
Ronald,
I'm just gonna say our boy
a boy.
stayed in the back. Like the rest continued with the other adults to go to the next house, and our boy stayed a bit behind them.
Interesting.
Very interesting. This is when he started the fucky stuff. So
I like this fucky stuff.
and the other neighbor was like, something's fucky here. So he cuts up to them a few minutes later to say that I stayed back and knocked on the door again. They opened and they gave me candy.
So it was a success story. You
Yes.
know, those who try and try again will succeed. And he got candy for his kids and his neighbor's kids.
Yes, can you stop hitting the laptop?
It wasn't intentional. I'm sorry.
So if you put yourself in the shoes of the neighbor, okay, you are with your neighbor that
Yeah.
probably you've known them for years. Your kids maybe go to the same school.
Yeah.
He just says, okay, I'm going to stay in the back, try to see if they can open up. You
Legit,
come back
man.
yes,
Legit. I would.
5 minutes later, they gave me candy for the kids. Perfect, let's continue.
Yeah.
So the candy itself is what is considered a pixie sticks, which is like
What is that?
kind of like a sugar candy cane that is filled inside, which is like a very long one. It's like 53 centimeters.
Okay.
It's kind of like a long candy cane. That was a type
That
of...
was very specific. 53 centimeters. I like
yeah,
it.
because I have it here. It was 53.34 centimeters to be
Goddamn,
specific.
all right.
In inches for our Americans, I have no idea. Please start using the metric system like the rest of the world.
Seriously.
It was a quarter of a laundry machine long. So he pretty much said that, okay, he opened up and I have some candy. He gave like to his kids and to the neighbors. So all of the kids got the candy pretty much from our boy.
That's really a happy story. I don't know.
Yes, like you would be
are
excited.
you sure this is the right story for this episode?
And keep in mind that you are a kid. You want in trick or treating to get as much candy as possible to get the sugar rush in the night.
Of course.
So yes, obviously the kids are excited. The neighbors are like, okay, cool. Like I wouldn't have second thoughts. Like, where did you find them? You could expect someone to put something in your kid's candy, but not the neighbor, not in his own kids. Because set the scene, like you are one of the adults.
Yeah.
You are scared for your kids. That's why you're with them outside.
Absolutely.
To pay attention to what's going on. But then you have your neighbor that you literally went together with his own kids, giving you candy. Why would you even second guess it?
You wouldn't.
He gave it to his own kids. So it kind of makes sense. Like you're like, okay, sure.
Okay.
Like there's no need to not believe him.
completely legit. I am buying everything. Okay. Perfect. I mean, it's a happy story. Does it end here?
There is more. But wait,
Oh.
the plot thickens. So they return home in the end, everybody happy, neighbor with his kids, our boy with his own kids in the house, in the house.
And the who's?
So the son, the 8-year-old, was like, okay, before I go to bed, I want to eat candy.
Okay.
And the father was like, sure, take this one. And gives this sugar cane that he got from the other neighbor that
The
never
pixie
opened the
stick?
door, the
The
pixie
pixie
stick.
stick?
He gave it to his son
Okay.
as the candy of choice.
Okay.
And I'm sure they would have more. But he's like, okay, you take this one. So Timothy, the kid, actually, according to the father, the kid asked for this specific one. In any case, like you cannot be 100% sure with the statements. That's like the...
What do you mean statements? I
Oof.
thought this was a
I spilled the tea.
You spilled the tea in the river.
Anyway, what happens that Timothy tasted the candy according to what the father said, and the candy was very bitter to the taste.
Is pixie stick supposed to be bitter or no?
I have no idea,
Okay.
to be honest.
I'm
have you
guessing
tried
it
the
has
pixie
a-
stick? Okay, Stina says no, it shouldn't be bitter.
It shouldn't be bitter. It makes sense. It's sweet to give to kids, you know? It's
Okay.
like giving broccoli.
And okay, if it was your
One
kid,
thing.
because after this he ate a bit, and then shortly after he started complaining that his stomach hurt and started vomiting.
I would say, son, I told you cannot eat sugar at the end of the night. You already had candy during the day. This is what would come to mind. Like, you already had candy. You wanted this, you little bitch. Now you deal with the consequences.
The thing is
You
that-
want to be hood? Deal with it now.
It's true that the kids, like especially during Halloween, they eat a lot of candy.
Yes.
So and maybe your kid threw up because of all the candy.
This little
The
bitch.
thing is that they rushed the kid to the hospital to check it
so
out.
it was bad. Like the kid was really in pain.
Yeah, the kid was in pain and vomiting. So they went to the hospital where they just realized on his way there that the kid died on the way to the hospital from eating this pixie stick.
Wait. I was not emotionally prepared for this plot twist. The kid died
Yes, on the way to the hospital.
because
After
of a fucking pixie stick.
that technically the neighbor that never opened the door gave this candy to the father.
I would sue the neighbor, honestly.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I need to stop saying anyway, but this time I haven't said a lot of anyways.
on the other hand,
On the other hand, there were rumors spreading around that, okay, they must be poison candy. Because again, it makes sense. Like on Halloween night, a kid died because after eating candy. So there were rumors going around it. The thing is that the police kinda investigated,
okay.
but they couldn't find anything in the community. They did an autopsy.
So they talked with the neighbors. Did
Yes,
they
but-
talk specifically as well to that neighbor?
They spoke to the neighborhood. The thing is
Okay.
that there was no other case that indicated poisoning during Halloween, because it was the only case of a kid dying and rushing to the hospital because of vomiting after eating candy and dying. So what they did an autopsy to the body.
Shit. Okay.
And guess what? They found cyanide.
Stop.
Yes.
Stamata.
Stamata is stop in Greek.
So the kid was poisoned.
Yes, from the candy. So the rumor was correct.
Usually poison is a woman's choice of...
True.
Okay.
I need to be careful.
Yeah, of course.
So you know what she also told me?
What?
Do you know how coroners know that someone has been poisoned?
Their lips are blue. No, I don't know.
When you open the body, they say that it smells like almond. So when you smell almond from an open body, it's poison.
Shit.
It's
okay.
how the body reacts usually.
Good to know for my next... good to know.
For the next time I will die.
Good to know.
So they realized that
Cyanide.
it was poison pretty much on the candy. But in the beginning, the father denied everything. So the police couldn't like pinpoint that that's what happened.
Wait, so they suspected our boy?
I mean,
Ronald?
who would you choose? Like the first course
I
of
would
action.
suspect the neighbor.
Yes, and that's what he did. Like they asked him from the investigation. He said, no, this neighbor gave me the candy.
Okay.
So they asked him like which house, but he couldn't say specifically who. He just said we were around the neighborhood and someone gave me the candy.
Already it smells fucky to me.
I mean, it's super fucky.
Yes.
So because he couldn't give the specific information of the house, and also no one else had this candy. From every kid they checked, it was only his and the neighbor's kids that had this candy. No one else.
Wait, are the poison... were the kids poisoned as well? The neighbor's kids were poisoned?
I will say that in a bit.
Okay.
So from the whole night, there were only 4 kids having this stick, which was our boy's kids and the neighbors. Our boy's kid died, the neighbors didn't, but they could only trace it back to him. He couldn't say specifically where he got them from. It was only them that had this specific type of candy.
Yeah.
So they started suspecting him for murder, which they investigated,
Uh-huh.
and it was true. Like he poisoned them, and he was actually sentenced to death. He got the death penalty for doing that.
Whoa. Hang on, Tiger. He poisoned his own child.
Yep.
Malaka, why? Malaka means asshole in Greek. Why?
Okay, so why he did it, what they
Yes.
figured out after the investigation is that he had money issues. So a few months before Halloween, which seems premeditated, he started like a life insurance on his kids.
So that's like the first thing, I swear to God, like the first thing you would suspect if you hear life insurance is somebody's gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, but how fucked up
on your kids
should you be to do this to your own kids?
the most. I mean, that's fucked up, but not. Listen, if the guy was mentally ill and he killed his kids, I'm not saying that's okay. Obviously, it's more understandable, digestible. Somebody is like sick in the head and they poison their own children. But when you kill your kids for money, I think that's 7th circle of hell evil.
Yes, like it's true that some people, they just want to murder someone is the easiest and closest thing to do. So it doesn't make sense but you say like you acted on an urge. This is premeditated murder to get money from your own kid.
Absolutely.
People do that for adults. Let's say a wife to the husband to the wife.
Understandable
But it's
more.
adult. Maybe you need money to. You will go to prison, but your kids will have money. So
Yeah.
maybe that's your motive. But killing your own kid, malaka, just get money out of life.
No, that's
insurance,
seventh
like,
circle of hell evil.
He's super fucked up.
Yes.
And that's why he was sentenced to death, killed with executed by lethal injection on March 31st, 1984. So 10 years later, he
10
was
years later, he
death
died.
row penalty for 10 years, and then he was executed.
That's ornery, evil, sadistic, not sadistic, masochistic, all kinds of fucked up. Would you ever kill your children for money?
Fuck you, malaka, obviously. No. I wouldn't even kill a dog for money.
Yeah, me neither.
And now, that would be a zoom. Now, the other thing is about the neighbor's kid. What happened?
Wait, there's more. Stop, you're abusing me emotionally right now.
The last bit about this story is the fact that he gave candy to the neighbor's kid as well. So what happened in that case is that obviously you have Timothy, the Ronald's. Is it Ronald, our boy?
Ronald is our boy.
I did it finally. So Ronald's son, Timothy, was rushed in the hospital on that night for vomiting and died. So the neighbors got scared.
Okay.
So they went to check on the kids. No sound in the house, nothing. So they were scared that the kid also died. So they ran upstairs and they saw the kid sleeping on the bed with this exact candy on him.
Okay.
And they thought that he died. And like they woke up the kid, like we're talking about an 8-year-old now.
Yeah.
And he was okay. So what happens that because this candy stick was covered in like pixie stick was wrapped in a plastic wrap, the kid couldn't open it. So the only reason that this kid didn't die is because he was too young to open a candy cane.
Too young or too dumb? Sorry.
Still, malaka.
Whatever it is, that's
like,
really lucky.
And that shows you like how, okay, obviously the guy tried to kill them, but how close to death we are. Like not being able to open something will save your life. It's like super weird when you put it in this perspective.
Of course,
like how nothing life is.
We are little mosquitoes.
True.
That's what I always say, little mosquitoes. But that's super lucky for the kid to be, I don't know, maybe, I'm not going to say stupid. Maybe he was too tired and he's like, fuck it.
I ate a lot,
tomorrow.
I cannot open it tomorrow.
Yeah, but there's a guardian angel somewhere looking over that kid. But I mean, a boy, not a cool guy. What the fuck?
And like O'Brien or the Candyman, I'm going to say.
The Candyman is cool.
Like super fucked up to do that. And even to your own kids.
For money, that makes it even worse because I've heard stories or read or watched stories about moms who kill their children because they feel super overwhelmed and that kind of thing. Of course, it's not excusable, but it's more of a psychological, emotional thing.
They didn't do it for money.
Yes.
They were like, I cannot
deal with it anymore.
Yes.
That's okay. I'm not saying it's okay, but more understandable. But to kill your kids, I mean your wife, okay. Your kids.
Keeps on saying
your kids. For money, that's fucked up.
And like, if you're gonna go this route and you're like actually ready to kill someone, become a fucking hitman. You want money? Just say, okay, guys, I can kill anyone.
Go
give me 10
kill
grand.
a stranger for money. Go kill somebody's cheating husband, cheating wife. Go do that.
Yes, I'm sure someone will give you money to do it, but not on your fucking kids.
There's a black market for that. I can guide you. But yes, like not your kids. Anyway, super fucky.
Anyway.
Super not okay.
Okay, that was the murder case. I hope you enjoyed listening to it, and I hope that it was spooky enough to keep you entertained and scared in the Halloween night.
I peed my pants.
Thanks for letting us know, Joey.
Okay.
Anyway, if you liked it, subscribe, like.
Don't subscribe. I hope you like it. I hope we brought a little bit of fun terror.
Yes, maybe speak in front of your microphone instead of the camera.
I hope you brought a little fun terror into your life. I hope you brought some spookiness.
So you're gonna make
life.
it too difficult for me to edit this episode.
Why?
All the moving around and the voice changes.
What voice changes? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. It was nice and scary for Halloween. Let us know in the comments down below or the QA section of our Spotify episode, channel and whatnot.
All of that, yes.
Next episode should come next week. I mean, if we release this on Halloween, we should have the next one ready.
We hope.
So, hope to see you next week. Bye.
Bye.